start. Okay. Welcome to Castle Road for this SE Systems County Senior Camogie Championship match. Glen Rovers versus Shandong. Glen Rovers defeated champion Sarsfield, who were knocked out yesterday after extra time by Douglas in a drilling contest. And Shandong had a victory over McKilly in their opening game. Certainly, it's a bit strange to be here with no one at the match. Well, there's a few people here, and it's just tough on those people that cannot get into the game, but we're glad we're to bring you this courtesy of both Shandong and Glen Rovers, and let's hope we'll have an enjoyable game. The referee for this afternoon's match is Cathal McAllister, one of the most experienced referees in the county at both hurling and camogie, and certainly he's a man that should let the game flow. Bit of a wind blowing here, not actually sure who to be favouring. It's probably blowing from right to left, which would mean it's blowing towards the rugby end of the ground, as we call it, because the rugby pitch behind us, and I see two men with a Glen Rovers flag have managed to get in there and put up the Glen colours, famous all over the country and indeed wide beyond. Just a quick look at the teams. The Glen Rovers team shows no change from the side that defeated that good victory over Shandong in the first round. Lisa O'Riordan is in goal, Clina Martin, Kelly Falvey and Keith O'Brien are the full back line, Karen O'Connell, Leanne O'Sullivan and Lauren Cannon the half back line. Tara McCarthy and Emma Murphy, two very good young players in the middle of the field. Nora O'Riordan, Lydia Cunningham and Nicole O'Brien the half forward line, and the full forward line is Katie Walsh, Denise Louie the team captain, and Kaylee O'Sullivan. As for Shandong, a couple of players from St. Vincent not playing, I believe. We haven't got the actual lineup, but looking at this, Courtney O'Keefe, Shauna Holman are not playing, but Lauren Holmes, member of the Cork panel, is playing. So that means Nicole Crean is not playing either. We'll have to wait confirmation of what the starting 15 is, and the good thing is they're both playing by numbers. Amy Lee will be the goalkeeper. She's from the Pearshig. She's the current Cork senior goalkeeper. Liam McKeough from Blackrock will be playing. Emily Buckley, Niamh O'Leary from Brian Dillon's, Caitlin Hickey from Blackrock is the team captain. Susan Kate Brosnan from Brian Dillon's is also playing. Can I bring Linda Miller in there for a comment? Have you, Mike? Microphone. Garrett just bluffed what you're doing all your life. And I'm joined here now by Linda Melrick. I suppose, Linda, you did play with Glen Rovers and won plenty of medals with Glen and Cork, but I think you have a niece playing on the Shandong team. But should we know who will be shouting for it? You might just go through the Shandong team, because I called out the Glen team, and I know there's a few Vincent's players not playing.
That's correct. There's a few Vincent players that pulled out of today, which is disappointing for the other players. So the team is Amy Lee from the Pearshig in goal. Right corner back is Kate O'Brien, Brian Dillon's. Full back is Amanda Dorgan, Brian Dillon's. Left corner back is Nicole O'Connor, the Pearshig. Right half back is Leah McKeough, Blackrock. Centre back is Emily Buckley, the Pearshig. Left half back is Niamh O'Leary, Brian Dillon's. Caitlin Hickey captains the side from Blackrock as centre field with Susan Kate Brosnan and Brian Dillon's. Right half forward is Emma Sharp, Brian Dillon's. Centre forward is Lauren Holman, St. Vincent's. Left half forward, Michelle Murphy, Blackrock. Right corner forward, Sinead Mills, Brian Dillon's. Full forward, Laura O'Neill, Bishopstown. And left corner forward, Hayley Ryan of Blackrock.
And the good thing, they're all playing to the numbers they're listed on the programme, so I won't make any mistakes on the commentary. Not that I do make mistakes anyway.
Not that you do, but yes, they're all numbered as per programme. Hopefully it'll be a good game now.
Beautiful day. Just before we both have a bit of work to do, no, was it a surprise yesterday that Stars, the champions, were beaten? I know it was a great game. I was following it myself, but it was a great game of Camogie, I believe.
It was a great game, in credit to both sides. I mean, they were flat out there for over 90 minutes, and a lot of stoppages, a lot of injuries. Um, it wasn't a surprise. I think it was a bit tough on some of the Stars players. They came from playing a football game with Ladies Glenmire, and you can't do it. You can't do that. It was a great game, but it was hard on anyone to lose that game. Stars were great champions, but they probably just didn't have enough this time round,
And Katrina Mackey scored 110 but didn't finish the match, got injured.
Yeah, she got injured, and I was actually going to ring her this morning to find out how she was. She was carried off at half time of extra time. Seems to be a knee or an ankle issue, so hopefully she'll be okay for Cork and for Douglas going forward.
Okay, Linda, we might chat again at half time as we're about to get underway here with referee Cathal McAllister. Just throwing the ball, Glen Rovers versus Shandong in the SE Systems County Senior Camogie Championship here at a deserted, well, almost deserted Castle Road. The game's underway. Glen Rovers playing. There's been a slight breeze in the opening half. Going up here towards the full forward line, Kaylee O'Sullivan, Liv Tussell, Julie sends it over the bar for the opening score of the game inside the opening minute. Emma Murphy for Glen Rovers. Good score by Emma after a long run with plenty of opposition around her. So Glen Rovers a point. Shandong no score in the early moments of the match. Long puck out from the Shandong goalkeeper Amy Lee. Lauren Cannon gets it for Glen Rovers. Dropped the hurley but managed to kick the ball in towards the middle of the field. Picked up by the centre forward for Glen Rovers. That's Emma Murphy again. Emma's all over the place. Long ball up towards the corner forward position. Getting it there is number 15 for Glen Rovers. That's Aisling Wallace. Katie O'Leary, sorry. In towards the goal. Full forward line. A bit of a tussle going on. The ball on the ground. Referee Cathal McAllister right up at the play, keeping an eye on matters. Plenty of hurleys being bashed, and good to see the referee letting play develop. As it comes out, it doesn't come out, it's still in a bit of a ruck. Ball going nowhere. Quickly, Seandun trying to get it up. Eventually, no one succeeds in doing that. Comes to Lydia Cunningham for Glen Rovers. Lydia, difficult angle, tries a shot from an impossible angle, and it's gone in, and it's gone to the right, and it's gone wide. Might have been better employed there to throw that back ball out for a pass, but Lydia had a shot, and it went drifted wide. We must say hello to a few people. Nora Newman from Glen Rovers, Cam Martin from the Piershig, watching from home today, and we send them both our best wishes. Two stalwarts of Camogie and Cork, Nora, president of Glen Rovers, and Cam Martin, long-standing the Piershig, hard-working person. Anyway, on with the action. The ball on the 45-metre line comes towards Cleena Martin for Glen Rovers, out to the middle of the field. Lydia Cunningham gets it into her hand, looking around, drives the ball across to the far side, by Nicola O'Brien. Nicola, bit of a boxer in her day. I saw she was interested in Katie Taylor's performance last night, but Shandong regroup and get it, comes back to Nicole again. Nicole from out the field strikes it in high, and it's gone over the bar for the second point for Glen Rovers, scored by Nicola O'Brien in the 3rd minute of the match. So Amy Lee about to take the puck out for Shandong, coming down here towards us. They go for it, number 8, Lauren Callanan. Laura Reardon for Glen Rovers, shot blocked down by Shandong's number 22, that's Emma Sharp. A couple of Glen players battling for it, eventually got there by the left half forward, Nora Reardon, again shot blocked down. Coming to the Shandong midfielder, number 9, that's Susan Kate Brosnan, in towards the goal, but Kelly Falvey coming out of it, drops the hurley. Remember, you are allowed to do that in Camogie. Ball cleared up the field. A battle between number 7, Niamh O'Leary, and Lydia Cunningham in a tussle. The referee deems a foul by Lydia Cunningham, and the first free of the game to my thanks to Paul, man in charge of logistics here today. Trying to block the sound. Not my voice, no, it's the wind he's trying to block, I think. Anyway, free for Shandong, taken by the midfielder. That's Caitlin Hickey, the captain, from Blackrock. Goes towards, up towards the side of the field. Lauren Cannon in a race for it. And Lauren determined, wins it off from Kaylee Ryan from Blackrock. Ball cleared brilliantly by Lauren Cannon towards Lydia Cunningham. Lydia steady as herself, steps inside, drills the ball in low towards the goal, in around the square. Bit out from the square, it should be actually Denise Luby there, so to a couple of Shandong backs. Ball still on the ground, coming out now though by the Shandong defence. Supposed to come out, but it hasn't. Nicole O'Brien is in there. Bit of a ruck developing, and referee Cathal McAllister, just as Shandong about to clear the ball, has deemed a throw in. We can't do anything about it. So it's a throw-in ball in front of the goal. Referee Cathal McAllister, I said, one of the most experienced and best referee, tends to let the play flow, whether it's hurling or football, and that's, or Camogie I should say. Tackled by number 9 for Shandong. One there by Susan Kate Brosnan, drives it across the far side of the field. As Karen O'Connell had a absolutely blinder against SARS in the opening round, wins possession, hand passes it to Emma Murphy, but Emma doesn't go to hand, comes up by Susan Kate Brosnan, across there to the number 7, that's Niamh O'Leary. Sorry, it's number 8, wrong name, Caitlin Hickey. Caitlin Hickey to the centre back, Emily Buckley. Emily tried to find the player, she does find the player is number 15, Haley Ryan from Blackrock. Cross here towards the centre forward. That's Lauren Home and St Vincent's. Lauren goes around Leanne O'Sullivan. Both are in the Cork team. Home and passes the ball in. Chance here for Shandong. It's gone in and it's gone to the right and it's gone wide. And that's a chance missed by Shandong. Good run by Lauren Homan, but the shot eventually went wide. I think it was Emma Sharp drove it wide there, and that's a chance that she probably should have taken. First wide of the match as Lisa O'Riordan takes the puck out. I reckon that's her dad Dan behind the goal there up in the ladder looking at this match. As the ball again comes to the middle of the field. Lydia Cunningham trying to get down under it, eventually doesn't. Lauren Cannon gets it and breaks out in the challenge. Sniping run by Lauren Cannon. What a player. Long ball in towards the goal, in towards the great take by the number 15. That's Katie Walsh. Katie Walsh going inside the player, takes a shot into the corner, hits off the post, and it's gone over the bar. A point. Yeah, it's a point by Katie Walsh. In the fourth or fifth minute of the match. 5 minutes gone. Katie Walsh with the scorer. So that's a good start by Glen Rovers. The winners of this match, of course, play in Escara in the quarter final. 5 minutes gone, is it, Linda? Linda? Yes. 5 gone, I have no stopwatch. 7. 7. Okay. Tara McCarthy for Glen Rovers. Certainly the Glen have started quite well. Shandong yet to settle down as Denise Luby in a race for possession with the number 18 for Shandong. That is Roisin DeFita in towards the middle of the field. Shandong yet to score. Ball up towards the corner forward. That's Sinead Mills trying to get around. She does get around. She drives the ball in towards the goal. Good tackle by the Glen number 2. That's Kiva O'Brien, or Glen number 4, I should say. That looks like a free in. Referee doesn't give it. And oh, great clearance there. What a clearance by Glen Rovers. Leanne O'Sullivan up the field towards Lydia Cunningham. Lydia in towards Denise Luby. Luby about 30 metres out. Tries to find Kaylee O'Sullivan. She does find Kaylee Sullivan. Kaylee over the shoulder shot. Going to drop short into the goal and Amy Lee will grab it. Not the best of clearances though by Amy Lee, and Kaylee O'Sullivan trying to get there. Comes to Katie Walsh. Katie Walsh looking around for the possession. Doesn't bother with it and usually slips over the bar for another score for Glen Rovers. And certainly Glen have started quite well in this match. 8, nearly 9 minutes gone and they lead by 4 points to nil. Radio station. Kate Brosnan, but Tara McCarthy wins possession, drives it up the field, caught by Lydia Cunningham, across the far side here. Kaylee O'Sullivan in a race for Kaylee start to wedge. Got two crucial points, as I said earlier, against ours. Gets the ball up, steps inside. Her player, good run by Kaylee O'Sullivan. Her dad, or her uncle, David Brosnan, 43, play for St. Nick's recently. A chance here for Glen Rovers in front of the goal. A shot, great block by Amy Lee. Good save, denying a chance of a goal, denying Katie Walsh. Good save by Amy Lee, coming out and blocking that chance. That would have been a good goal for Glen Rovers. Referee Cahill McAllister playing advantage as Shandong come on the attack with Caitlin Hickey. Caitlin drives the ball in towards the goal, in behind the fullback. Lisa Reardon comes out for it, nudges it away towards Lauren Callanan. Lauren kicks it in front of her player. Her player gets it up eventually. Hand pass didn't go to hand. Leanne O'Sullivan comes in, gets it up, and Leanne takes a step away from it, showing all her experience and clears the ball up towards Emma Murphy. That looked a foul by Emma, but the referee didn't give it. Comes to Lydia Cunningham. Lydia, lovely hand pass to Emma Murphy. Emma going soloing through, straight in front of goal. Chance maybe for another score for Glen Rovers. Emma takes a shot, and Emma sends it over the bar. Now, personally, in my view, Lydia played the hurley and it should have been a free out, but he didn't give it. So what's that? 15 minutes gone, I think. 15 minutes. 30. So line ball here, just down from us. We'll be quite happy with the way they've started in this match, leading by 6 points to 1. As I said, a couple of people I know, Kim Paul picked him up on the camera behind the goal there with the flag. I reckon that's Dan Reardon anyway. Starts on goal, puck out, they all missed it. Tara McCarthy doesn't miss it and drives in. Good ball by Tara in towards Denise Luby. Oh, lovely control by Denise. Take a shot. Oh, it's a pity that she didn't get a score, because it would have been a lovely point. Good control by Denise Luby, and the Glen still lead by 6 points to 1, coming up to the 15th minute of the opening half. We should be having the water break soon, as Karen O'Connell in the battle for possession. Nicole O'Brien going in to give her a hand, but it's the Shandong left half forward. Michelle Murphy wins it, drives up towards the goal. Glen Rovers Kiva O'Brien trying to disrupt it. Bit of a tussle going on over there. Emma Murphy in the middle of it, but Shandong come away with it. This time Cahill McAllister does give a free, and it's a free to Shandong. Certainly, as I said, Glen will be happy with their start. 6 points to 1, and the free is to be taken by their midfielder. That's Caitlin Hickey, the captain from Blackrock. Chance maybe to reduce the deficit. The crossfield wind. There's not a whole lot really, but Caitlin's shot goes in, it goes to the right, and it's going to go. It is. It's gone wide. So a chance of an opportunity missing there, and it's still Glen Rovers 6 points, Shandong 1, coming up to the 15th, 16th minute of this game. As Lisa Reardon takes the puck out over towards the far side of the field, Nicole O'Brien got it and dropped it, picked up by Caitlin Hickey. Doing a lot of work around the middle of the field. Number 5, the right half back for Shandong, is Leah McHugh. Sends it in towards the goal. Well cleared by Glen Rovers in towards the field. Great catch. And then by Shandong. Here they come again. Pass towards, that looks like Lauren Holman, the centre forward. Bit of pace in this girl. Still going. Hand passes it. Trying to get a score. Referee has his hand up. He's given a free. Not sure what it's for, but can't complain. Glen goes towards the number 9. That's Susan Kate Brosnan, and it's a point for Shandong. Referee was playing advantage. So almost at the 15-minute mark. Yeah, thanks, Lynn. And America's my unofficial timekeeper here today. Ball going up towards Kaylee O'Sullivan. Kaylee's certainly troubling her player. Good ball across the face of the goal. Caught though by the Shandong defence. And out they come with it. Shandong certainly have grown into this match, even though they still trail. Making hard work clearing this, but certainly Caitlin Hickey playing an amount of ball in the middle of the field. She's fouled out there this time, and it's a free out to Shandong. I've another Derek Conley says the commentary's gone, but Derek, I took a break. watching. And it's a free actually to Glen Rovers. I thought it was a free out, but referee Cahill Hickey gives a free in. Denise Luby, her first chance of a score, and she duly slips it over the bar for a point for Glen. That's Luby's first score, first chance, 16 minutes gone. And it's now Glen Rovers 7 points, Shandong 2. I wish Cahill would take the water break because I could do with a drop of water myself. Anyway, ball on the far side of the field. Up they go for a great catch. Great catch by Shandong player in the middle of the field. On a run, referee playing the advantage, which he allows as the ball goes in towards the goal. Didn't work out to Shandong's advantage. Maybe their time been better off getting the free. Lauren Cannon gets it up into her hand. Out towards Kelly Falvey. Kelly, great block down by Susan Kate Brosnan. Falvey comes away, drops the hurley towards Leanne O'Sullivan. Leanne left-handed up towards the far side of the field, in towards Kaylee O'Sullivan. Kaylee, this time the corner back, that's the number 19 for Shandong, is Kate O'Brien. Wins it, comes out, steps past Kaylee O'Sullivan, sends it to her left half back, Niamh O'Leary. That's Linda's niece, by the way. Great catch by Leanne O'Sullivan. Towards Luby. Did she keep it in? She did. Great bit of skill by Denise Luby. Across the far side of the field towards Katie Walsh. Katie Walsh gets away from her player. Chance maybe of a goal for Glen Rovers. Katie Walsh shoots. That's a goal! A goal for Glen Rovers by Katie Walsh. And all that is down to Denise Luby. What a brilliant bit of skill just here in front of us. Kept the ball in play with a lovely touch. Katie Walsh skinned her player and the ball's in the back of the net. A goal for Glen Rovers coming up to 18 minutes play. Glen Rovers 1-7, Shandong 2 points. Quality goal by Glen Rovers as the ball is popped. Oh, what a catch over there. That's the second great catch in the middle of the field. Towards Susan Kate Brosnan for Shandong. Stopped by Keeve O'Brien for Glen Rovers, and she clears the ball up the field towards Nicole O'Brien. Shandong's number 12 here is Michelle Murphy from Blackrock. In towards Kate and Hickey. Shandong still on the attack. Comes to Susan Kate Brosnan. Chance for a point. Shots from Susan Kate Brosnan. It's gone in and it's gone over the bar. Nice response from Shandong to that Glen Rovers goal. I think Cahill might have. The boys here in Foyle want to have a water break actually, which is a bit. I can't win the board. Is it still gone? Yeah, well, you see, yeah. Get a few text messages say that the commentary, people can't hear the commentary. We're doing our level best here. We're out in the open. There's a bit of a wind blowing, and look, just have to bear with us. We're hoping to have a water break to fix it, but Carl decided not to have a water break as the ball goes in towards Shandong. They're on the attack. That looked like a foul. The referee has given the free, but it's still getting advantage. Good advantage, and it's a goal. A goal for Shandong. Referee played advantage. The ball came across the goal. I think it was an OG from Lauren Cannon. Looked like deflected in past um, Glen Rovers goalkeeper. Not sure who took the shot, but it's a goal for Shandong. So it's now 1-7 to 1-3 and no water break. The Glen Mentors cribbing out. There's the ball on the far side of the Glen on the attack. Who took the shot, Linda? Even an OG? Lauren? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, thanks. So Shandong now have a free on the far side of the field. They've right back into that game. That goal, shot by Susan Kate Brosnan, deflected by Lauren Cannon into the net. 1-7 to 1-3 from 1-7 to 3 points. And a chance maybe of free here by their left corner forward going in towards goal. Dangerous free, but Lisa Reardon deals with it and clears it out towards the far side of the field. The free was taken by Hayley Ryan. Glen struggling to clear it. Three of them there to two, but Ryan wins it. Oh, lovely dodge. That looks like a free. It is a free, but again he's playing advantage, and this time it comes to the full forward. The full forward is Laura O'Neill, and that's another point for Shandong. They're right back in this game. Laura O'Neill with the score. So certainly from a position where they trailed by 1-7-2, the last three scores have now gone to Shandong. It's 1-7-1-4, and again, apologies if you can't hear the sound, but we seem to be getting the okay. Not too many more text messages coming in, so we must be all right, Paul. Good, he says. Okay, I believe it. Thousands wouldn't. It's Leanne O'Sullivan to take the free for Glen Rovers. Drives it in towards the goal. Lydia Cunningham grabs it in her hand, turns, takes a shot. Oh, that's a good score by Lydia. Great pass from Leanne O'Sullivan from the free. So 22 minutes gone, and Glen responds to the goal and the point they conceded. It's now 1-8 for Glen Rovers, 1-4 for Shandong. Good score by Lydia Cunningham after a long, well-directed free by Leanne O'Sullivan. Yeah, Derek Conley says we're good there now. So if Derek says we're good, we're good. Line ball here in front of us. Lauren Cannon, so unfortunate to deflect that ball from Susan Kate Brosnan into the net. Still, these things happen in sport. She takes the line ball up towards the Lydia Cunningham battling for it, trying to keep it in play. No, it's strange. I don't see any linesmen. Am I right in saying that, ladies? No linesmen for a senior championship encounter. There's no linesman on this side, and they don't appear to be on the far side. Most unlike Cahill, he normally has officials with it. But anyway, line ball for Shandong. Across the field. Emma Murphy trying to get it. Tackled by Susan Kate Brosnan. Emma comes away with it. Drives it up towards the far side of the field. Kaylee O'Sullivan appeared to have her hurley held. Referee Cahill. And I'm after getting a message now from Tommy Gould, TD from the north side. He said I'm much louder. Thanks, Tommy. Okay, so it's a free now for Denise Luby for Glen Rovers, the chance to extend their lead again. As I say, we're doing our best. Bit of a breeze blowing here, but hope you're enjoying the coverage. Well, it's turning out to be an interesting game. Denise Luby with the free, just on the 45-metre line, and she sends it over the bar. She doesn't miss those. So it's now 1-9 for Glen Rovers, 1-4 for Shandong, 24 minutes gone. And strangely enough, we have had no water break in this match. Now, whether that's against the rules or not, I'm not so sure. But anyway, we live in strange times. We drive on. Emma Murphy for Glen Rovers sends the ball up towards Katie Walsh got the score to get, gets it up, gets it around the player. Great run by Katie Walsh. What did she do? She has Luby inside her. She's going to go for herself. Good save by Amy Lee. Drops into the goal. Blocked by the goalkeeper. Lee gets it at the second attempt. I wonder should Katie Walsh have passed that? Maybe to Denise Luby, but confidence when you're in confidence form, maybe you're right to have a go. Great tackle by Lauren Cannon. Wins that ball brilliantly. Coming away with it. Going on a sole run. Chased by a couple of Shandong's players. Shortens the grip. Great hook by Shandong's Emma Sharp there. Lovely bit of skill by Sharp. Bit of skill by Sharp. Pardon the pun. That looked like a foul on the Shandong player, and it is too, and certainly it was a foul. Glen can have no complaints with that. A foul by, it looked like Carla McCarthy gives foul, but anyway, referee Colin McAllister giving the free. Good save by Amy Lee there, denying Katie Watch's second goal. As now the free to be taken here by number 8. Number 8 is Caitlin Hickey for Shandong. This could be dangerous. They'll probably drop in around the goal. In it goes. Up they go for it. Kiva O'Brien gets it. Doesn't get it. Eventually comes to Leanne O'Sullivan. Good pick up by Leanne O'Sullivan. Looked to be fouled. And he's given a free in for overcarrying. And I don't know whether you picked that up or not, but the Glen coach not too happy with that decision. That's the way matches go. You win some, you lose some. It's a free. He pinged her for over carrying, and it's a chance for Hayley Ryan, dead straight in front of the goal. Would be surprised if she was to miss this. Coming up now to admit you can't afford to be missing chances like that at this level of competition. As Denise or Lisa Reardon takes a quick puck out towards Kelly Falvey. Kelly was loose there. Good option by Glen Rovers. Up towards Lydia Cunningham trying to get it. She does get it. Trying to get away from a player. Look to be fouled. Referee has the hand up. He's playing advantage. But it comes to the left half forward. A good advantage by a referee. And the point was scored there by Nora Reardon. Good score for Glen Rovers. They've got 3 in a row now. 28 minutes gone here. Good advantage. All came from quick puck out by Lisa O'Riordan. They'll be happy enough with that response. After conceding a goal and 2 points, Glen have got the last 3 scores, but Shandong coming again. Back in zone. The sound up. Okay. Must be nearly half time, I would suggest. Good challenge by referee Colin McAllister's giving the line ball towards.
All right, relax. I might tune in there now, yeah?
What's gone, Linda? What's gone? 27. Not the best of pucks. Our sideline cut comes to Lauren Cannon towards Denise Luby. Good control by Luby. Across the far side field. That's a bit ambitious, but Katie Walsh, what a burst of speed this player has. She gets it. She's gone around the player. She's going on, heading towards the goal. Chance maybe for another Glen Rovers score. What would she do? She takes a shot. Should have tapped it over the bar, and instead wasn't the best of shots. She should have taken her point maybe, because Amy Lee is a good goalkeeper and she blocked it. But certainly the Shandong left cornerback under a bit of pressure from Katie Walsh. Every time she gets the ball, she has the capacity to go past her. Comes out towards the far side of the field. That looks like a free. And he's stopping the play. He's hardly having the water break now because 28 minutes gone. So certainly stoppage over on the far side of the field. Glen Rovers player down injured. Just quick run through the scores. Glen led 4 points to nil early on. Sinead Mills ended up the scoring for Shandong. Glen then got 1-3 to a point. Nora Reardon, Emma Murphy, Denise Luby, a goal from Katie Walsh, Susan Kate Brosnan with a point for Shandong. Then Shandong, excuse me, in the space of 3 minutes got a goal and 2 points. Unfortunate own goal by Lauren Cannon to leave it 1-7 to 1-4, but the Glen have responded well. Denise Luby with a point from free and 2 lovely points from play by Lydia Cunningham and Nora Reardon. Probably should have had a couple more. Katie Watts, as I say, really troubling her player on the far side. As we have an injury, I'm not sure who's down. Looks like the player takes off the helmet. We turn around and tell us what number we have. So certainly the players, both sides, will be glad of the water break or the halftime break, because he had no water break, and a lot of talk about water breaks in matches. So now the ball with Leanne O'Sullivan. Lets it there towards Tara McCarthy. Drives the ball up the field. Nicole O'Brien in a race for possession. Gets there ahead of the Shandong right half back. That's number 5. Leah McHugh drives in towards the goal. Katie Walsh is in under it, knocks it down. Doesn't get it though. Kaylee O'Sullivan going out for it. Can she get it into her hand? She does. Turns around. Not the best of shots though. And Amy Lee will deal with that easily. as we approach. Surely the half-time whistle must be upon us. Not the best of clearances by Amy Lee. Can Lydia Cunningham get it up for Glen Rovers? It comes to Emma Murphy. Emma going through, gets on, that's a free, that's a free, that's a free. Can pull the jersey. And fairness, but he left play go on, and I think Emma Murphy hit it over the bar, did she? I think it was Emma Murphy. We were all writing down. Who got it, Buster? Don't mind that. Who got the point? Emma. Yeah, Emma Murphy. Thanks, Mr. Bustede. You're live on Facebook here. Yeah, just to clarify that, referee was given the free, but he left play develop, and Emma Murphy hit it over the bar to extend the Glen's lead. So it's half time here now in the SC Systems County Senior Camogie Championship match. Glen Rovers 1-11, Shandong 1-4. We'll take a break, and I'll try and get a drop of water. We're back here now for the second half, and many thanks to all the people that are taking the time to send us text message. And no, Michelle Gould, I won't be singing the song. At least the people listening, we're doing the best we can. We had a bit of a shaky start because of the breeze was blowing, but look, it's a first for me. It's not a first for Paul. He's been at a few of these, but it's my first time doing a full commentary in the match. So anyway, here we go for the second half. Just recap: Glen Rovers 1-11, Shandong 1-4 as the second half gets underway, and it's Shandong first to break away. The number 8, that's Caitlin Hickey, comes to Lauren Homan. Homan with a shot in towards the goal. Lisa O'Riordan deals with it. Oh, a lovely sidestep by Lisa O'Riordan. Clears it out here towards Karen O'Connell. Karen, of course, one of these unfortunate people that had to cancel her wedding earlier in the year. I was actually going to it, had the new suit got and all, but cancelled it, and her intended Kian is down here doing the stats for Glen Rovers. Anyway, back to the match. It's Shandong trying to break up a Glen attack with the left half back. That's the number 7. That's Niamh O'Leary. Up towards Lauren Homan. Homan has plenty of pace. Certainly drives the ball in towards the goal. Good ball towards the number 15, Hayley Ryan. Hayley gets it up, steps inside. Looks like a free. It is a free. Fouled by Glen Rovers number 2, Cliona Martin. And a free and a chance for Shandong to open the second half scoring. They trail by 7 points. And it's Lauren Homan is going to take this one. Remember, just before half time, just at the end of the first half, Hayley Ryan missed a free in front of the goal. I'm sure Lauren Homan, member of the Cork senior panel, a couple of Vincent's players not playing today, I believe, because of an upcoming junior championship match next weekend. Homan drives it and she sends it over the bar. Point for Lauren Homan. 32 minutes gone. It's now 1-11 to 1-5. As Lisa O'Riordan prepares to take the puck out. It's kind of died somewhat. It's not kind of favouring anyone. It's blowing across towards our commentary position here. For those who are familiar with Castle Road, we're on the, we'll say the tunnel side of the ground is the best way to describe it. And we had difficulties with the commentary because of the slight breeze. But anyway, we're back in action. Seandun has started very well in towards the goal. Cliona Martin gets it up. Looks to be in a bit of bother. Good play by Cliona Martin. Well done. Throw towards Lauren Cannon. Doesn't get there. It's picked up by Michelle Murphy. In towards Sinead Mills. She got a point in the first half. Blocked by Tara McCarthy. Clear down the field towards Nora O'Riordan. Good skill by Nora O'Riordan. Going on a bit of a solo run. Blocked down. 2 Shandong players battling away. Here in front of us, gone over the line, and a line ball towards Shandong. Right call, no complaints. And the line ball will be taken by the number 6. That's Emily Buckley, member of the Napier Club. Lauren Cahill, whose father Charlie is an umpire. Charlie won the over 60s contest a couple of years ago. I was slagging him before the match. He should be cocooning, and I won't tell you the answer he gave me. It's related to an incident in a hotel in Galway about golf gate. Anyway, we'll stay away from the politics. Is that right, Paul? Yeah, line ball for Michelle Murphy up towards Cliona Martin and Lauren Callan. Bit of one of these chamazes that you see a lot in Camogie, where the ball kind of goes nowhere, and referee Cahill, who's in a very relaxed mood today. No dramatics, and I believe he's going to have a water break in this half after consultation with, and out comes Glen Rovers foul on Lauren Cannon, and it's a free out for Glen Rovers. Remember, Glen lead the Roll of Honour in County Championships 1. Top of the tree. They haven't won it for a while. Beaten in the final a couple of years ago by I was going to say in Shannon, but I should have said in Scarra. That's Leanne O'Sullivan in towards Kaylee O'Sullivan. Oh, lovely catch. Good ball back towards Lydia. Lydia Cunningham steps inside 1. 2 players going right through. Look to be fouled. Referee allows play develop. She drops it in towards the goal. Could have got a call for a free there, but he didn't give it. As Karen O'Connell wins the ball over there on the far side of the field. She has Emma Murphy inside, kicks it towards Emma. Emma gets it up, going on a bit of a solo run, drives it in high, and it drives it straight and through over the bar. Lovely score by Emma Murphy. 35 minutes gone. 35.
Stop the ball! Stop the ball! Hello? Okay. Get out! Get it organised! Who's on who? Cleaver! Coach, keep going in front of Cleaver here. Cleaver's coming your side. Lydia, just come across in front. Ball in front of Cleaver, here.
Linda, I'll get the subs off you after, okay? I'll get the subs off you after. Okay, we're back again. Line ball to Shandong, and people forgive if the commentary drops out because doing a bit of radio work this afternoon, so just bear with me. As Leanne O'Sullivan gives the ball towards Tara McCarthy, blocked down, picked up by Lauren Homan, trying to get past a couple of players. Referee then gives a free for what he deemed a chop by Emma Murphy, and it's a free. No point in arguing with the ref. Is that right, Paul? Yep. Never changes his mind. So it's Lauren Homan is about to take the free. As I said, 112 to 1-5. 7 points in it. As the St. Vincent's player certainly showing a lot of pace in this match, troubling the Glen at times. That's a great strike, going right in around the goal. It's going to be dangerous. Can it be dealt with? It is, I think, by the Glen goalkeeper Lisa O'Riordan. The umpire keeping a watching brief, and now he gives a 45 as the Glen Cleena Martin comes away with the ball and pleads that it wasn't gone, but the umpire is right there. And that's Lisa's dad, Dan, up behind the goal. I forget the name of the second chap. But he has the Glen colours up. I noticed the camera zoning on that there, Paul. Yeah. Innovative as ever, boy. Getting to see the match. I might have a ticket, but I'm still going to see it. So this 45 for Lauren Homan. Given the way she struck the last one, you would probably expect her to point this one and reduce the deficit to 6 points. So home with this 45. And it's gone wide. Oh, that's a bad miss. And when you consider Shandong they're trailing by 7 points, and they've missed two what I would deem to be scoreable frees. Hayley Ryan in the first half and Lauren Homan. And I was fully expecting Lauren to score that one, given the fact that she nearly scored from the further out one. Anyway, if you know what I mean. Anyway, it's gone wide as Lisa O'Riordan takes the puck out, trying to find a player. The player in question is Nicole O'Brien. Doesn't get there. Lauren Homan is get there. She's certainly having an impact on the second half of this match. A good burst there by the number 13 for Shandong. That's Sinead Mills, I think. Yes, it is indeed Sinead Mills' shot. And it's gone over the bar, a point. I'm not quite sure who got that one. I'll have to check. Which is a score for Shandong to reduce the deficit to 6 points with 38 minutes gone. We're not like Sky or RT, we don't have a playback. As Emma Murphy comes down. Trace, who got that? Oh, okay. Yeah, thanks to Trace O'Callaghan for that. As Roisin Defeat got the point. So that makes up for the miss that Lauren Homan. And certainly, she's certainly troubling Glen Rovers. Here she is straight, bearing down on goal. Steps inside, one player, pass inside. Chance for goal for Shandong, and it is a goal. A goal for Shandong. Scored by, I think that's Roisin Defeat again. The red, yes, the full forward. Yeah, Roisin Defeat. She came on at half time. Yeah, for who? So Shandong are right back in this match now. What's gone there, lads, guys? 40 minutes? 40? And the big the issue Glen Rovers have now is Lauren Homan is certainly making an impact in this match. She's running at the Glen defence. Yeah, and she's certainly causing trouble. And you consider they missed a couple of frees that would bring them closer. As line ball, Emma Murphy to take it. Not the best of strikes. Nicole O'Brien trying to get a hand to it, doesn't. Shandong really coming into this game. Ball across the face of the goal, and Defeat is there again. And she's won a free this time. And now certainly Shandong are right back in this match, and the Glen would need to steady the ship somewhat. The last time I said Roisin Defeat would score a free, I put the commentator's curse on her and she missed it. And again about to bring on a sub, and Nicole O'Brien has gone off. 42 minutes gone. I think that's Michelle Brown coming on. Yeah, that's Michelle Brown's on for Glen Rovers. As Lauren Homan lines up this free to cut the deficit even further. And she's got this one. So point from Lauren Homan. So now, from a position where they were seeming to be in control, the Glen are struggling to gain a grip in this match, get back into this match, as the ball drives up towards Nora O'Riordan, doesn't get it up. Poor play, trying to. That's certainly just Susan Kate Brosnan having a profound influence on this match. So Caitlin Hickey, and great catch. And this is a chance for number 15 for Shandong, maybe. She opted to tap the ball over the bar. Hayley Ryan. She had a chance of a goal there. And certainly Shandong now just trailed by a single point. 2-8 to 112. 112 to 2-8. Shandong have got a goal and 3 points without reply. And they're winning the puck outs now around the middle of the field. They made a couple of changes at half time, and here they come again. This time it's the number 22. That's Emma Sharp. She takes a shot that's going to drop short. Lisa O'Riordan, the Glen goalkeeper, deals with it. Slips it out here towards Lauren Cannon. Sorry, that's Tina Martin. Down here towards Tara O'Riordan. Number 10. Tara McCarthy, sorry. Even I get mixed up. Good ball up towards the wing. Michelle Brown going for it. So too is Nora O'Riordan. Yeah, it's gone out over the line. So a line ball to Shandong. Centre half. Emily Buckley from the Piercing about to take it. Not the best, but it finds the Shandong player. Caitlin Hickey. Leanne O'Sullivan gets a good swivel by Leanne. Was she fouled? No. The referee says no. And Lauren Homan coming away with it again. Drives the ball in. And certainly Roisin Defeata gets it. She's got her own player. Chance for maybe. And she's won a free. And this is going to be the equalising score. And certainly Shandong have come right back into this match. And you must say they're hurling confidently. Working very hard all over the field. Lauren Homan exerting strong influence around the middle of the field. Caitlin Hickey has been good all afternoon. And a chance here now for Lauren Homan to level the match. It was 112 to 1-5 after 35 minutes. It's now 112 to 2-8. And Homan about to take this free. Which I would. Will I put the commentator's curse on her, Paul, now? Paul says no, but I'd be surprised if she missed this. She probably won't, to be fair. She's a good player, playing well there today. It's dead straight in front of the goal. And would you believe it? She has hit it wide. It looked wide to me. It is wide. That is an unbelievable miss. And I didn't put the commentator's curse on it. It's an awful miss. Awful miss. Certainly, will they rue those chances? Yeah. Will they rue these misses if this game, as it is at the moment, very tight? But certainly Shandong have been the better team in the second half. They're dominating all the exchanges, winning the 50-50 balls and playing with a bit more confidence. And here they come again with number 15, Hayley Ryan, in towards Caitlin Hickey. Blocked on by Tara Reardon for Glen Rovers. Leanne O'Sullivan out there, gets it up, drives it down towards our position here. Michelle Brown in a race for it with Emma Sharp. Sharp wins it and clears it. Up towards Tara McCarthy. Bit of a tussle going on for it. Lydia Cunningham comes in, gets it, gives it back to Michelle Brown. Brown, not the best of strikes, goes in towards Katie Walsh. Katie Walsh, no, what would she do? She drives in towards the goal. Kaylee O'Sullivan going for it, doesn't get there. Comes to Shandong, win it. It's gone out towards the substitute there, number 20 for Shandong. That's Amanda Dorgan. Out here towards Michelle Brown for Glen Rovers, gets it. Good play by Michelle. Back in towards the goal. Coming towards Katie Walsh for Glen Rovers. Challenged by Emily Buckley for Napier. She comes out, shows good strength. Looked like a bit of over carrying, but the referee allowed it play on in towards the middle of the field. Lauren Homan wins this one. Doesn't get it because a couple of Glen players there. One of them is Michelle Brown, who certainly hit a lot of the balls since she's come on. Gives it back towards Lauren Cannon. Cannon drives it in towards the goal. Couple of oh, great catch. Lovely catch there by the Shandong number 12. That's Michelle Murphy. Her pass goes straight up, picked up by Emma Murphy. Chance for Emma to get a score for Glen Rovers. She strikes it in and she sends it wide. She sends it wide. And I think we're now having a water break. And we'll take a break ourselves. And I suppose take a break. Linda, what's gone? Yeah, and I'm joined here now by Linda Melrick at the only water break so far in the game. Certainly Shandong have grown into this match and they look a far better team than they did for most of the first half.
Listen, at half time, I was saying that they were, Shandong were flattered to be not so far behind. The own goal probably helped them a bit. The Glen were far superior, but it's a different second half. The Shandong are dominating, and they've had possibly three wides from scoreable frees and 45s, and they could rule them yet. But the Glen are a little bit rattled now. They need to settle, and Emma Murphy just had a wide there. Maybe a point will settle them, but at the moment, Shandong are in the driving seat, even though they're a point behind. In general play, they're performing better. Seem to have a bit of confidence and a bit of teamwork going now.
In a funny sort of way, the break might actually help Glen Rovers and hinder Shandong, because we've seen that in hurling and football matches, that when the water break comes, the team that's in the ascendancy tend to lose their momentum and the opposition pick it up.
True, and that's why I was surprised in the first half that the Glen mentors were looking for a water break because they were in the driving seat, but Cahill didn't give it. They've given one now, and yes, it's certainly given the Glen time to regroup here now, and hopefully that'll settle them a little bit.
They're glad it is water break, so am I.
Absolutely.
I'm way out of it. I'm way out of it. See, I think it is Aisling Wallace is coming on. I'm not sure who's going off. I'd say Katie Sullivan. Yeah. So who's on? Yeah, Aisling Wallace is in for Glen Rovers. Kaylee O'Sullivan is gone off for that substitution. Just should have mentioned, of course, that Roisin Defeata came on for Shandong. She replaced Laura O'Neill just early in the second half. She certainly had an impact. She's got a goal in the point. Anyway, the puck out is to my right, and it's Amy Lee, 112 for Glen Rovers, 2-8 for Shandong. About 13 minutes plus stoppages now left. Michelle Brown, who I said has won a lot of the ball since her introduction as one of these infamous schmozzles, but it's picked up by Susan Kate Brosnan for Brian Dillon's going on a bit of a run, drives it in towards Defeata, who certainly caused problems, but Kelly Falvey is there for Glen Rovers, and good play, good sweeping, drives out here towards Tara McCarthy, didn't get it, picked up by Shandong, crossfield pass towards Lauren Homan, doesn't get it at the first attempt, gets it at the second attempt, sends it over here. Good pass out of Homan towards a chance for the equaliser, but it's gone to the right and it's gone wide. That shot there by Amanda Dorgan. So that's 3 wides for Shandong in the second half, 5 in total. Glen Rovers have just 3 wides, one of them in the second half, and obviously if they'd only one in the second half, they had 2 in the first half. So it's Lisa O'Riordan with the puck out. The Glen haven't scored since the 35th minute as the puck out drops around the middle of the field. Picked up by Emily Buckley for Shandong. Cross here towards Lauren Homan. Leanne O'Sullivan goes for it. Breaks past both of them. Lauren Cannon in a tussle for it. Lauren, tigress as ever, wins this one. Needs to deliver it. Does towards Tara McCarthy. Good catch by McCarthy. Up the wing here towards Nora O'Riordan. Well, she gets it up. She was fouled. Foul. Definitely a foul. And you know, one of those fouls that you shouldn't commit because she was kind of in no man's land, or in this case, no women's land, because she didn't have a whole lot of options. But look, it's a foul and it's a free and it's a score that Glen Rovers could really do it. No, it's not an easy free. It's halfway between the 45 and the 20-meter line, and it's Denise Luby is to take it. Created a goal with a lovely sublime touch in the first half. Got a point from a free. This is only her second free, scoreable free. As I said, normally reliable, and it's gone in, and it's gone over the bar. A point for Glen Rovers, scored by Denise Luby.
Get back!
So 2-9 to 113, about 7 minutes plus stoppages left. And Shandong certainly the better team in the second half, and justifying that they're just 1 point between the sides as Karen O'Connell wins that ball, gives a good pass to Emma Murphy. Emma on a bit of a solo run, runs into a bit of bother, ball going in, chance maybe. Good defending by Shandong. Katie Walsh puts up her hand, gets it, trying to go around her player, passes it to Nora Reardon. Nora Reardon is shot from a rather awkward angle, and she going away from the goal. Shot wasn't on really, and it's gone wide for the Glen's second wide in the second half. We had extra time yesterday between SARS and Douglas. Douglas eventually winning there, knocking out the champions. Could we have it today? But here's a chance for Shandong, Haley Ryan in towards Roisin defeated, got past her man, or player I should say. Sorry about that. She passes the ball to Shot. Good save by Lisa O'Riordan. Chance maybe for a point, but she went for the goal. Not the best of clearances by Lisa. Comes out towards Lauren Holman. Chance to level the match. Left-handed strike. It's in. It's high and it's gone over the bar. And the sides are level. Lauren Holman has levelled up the match. 53. No, Lauren Holman got the point. 52 minutes gone, and certainly it's no more than Shandong deserve, it must be said. They're winning all the breaking ball and certainly troubling Glen Rovers and deserve to be level as comes to Michelle Brown for Glen Rovers. That looked like a foul. It was. Michelle Brown, who's had a bit of an impact, but the Glen have only got 2 points in the second half, and that's a reflection as much as how Shandong have been the dominant team. Shandong have scored a goal and 6 to Glen's 2 points. As Leanne O'Sullivan, maybe the win is a bigger factor than I thought. It comes towards Katie Walsh going past her player. What will she do? That look in towards Denise Luby. Luby has it not. No, she hasn't. Trying to get it in. Looked like a push. Looked like a scrum from the Aviva Stadium there yesterday. And it's going to be a throw-in ball.
Keep going after.
On the 20-metre line, Cathal McAllister, who's let the play develop, as only Cathal can, in fairness to him, making a good job at not blowing for silly fouls and letting the players get on with that. And it's been a good competitive contest as Lydia Cunningham, I think, is it? Yes, Lydia with the ball in her hand gives it back towards Michelle Brown. Brown trying to get inside her player. She's fouled, and kind of needless foul to give away. She was in a bit of bother, didn't seem to have a whole lot of options. And Denise Luby will take her time coming out to this one. And I put the commentator's curse on Lauren Holman. I would expect Denise to get this one. It's just outside the 20-metre line. As I said earlier in the commentary, she's fairly adept and prolific scorer for Glen over many, many years. Certainly the team captain. Has not a whole lot to do in general play. She strikes this one effortlessly and it's gone over the bar, and the Glen are back in front. Only their third score of the second half. Glen Rovers 1 goal and 14 points. Shandong 2-10. As Michelle Brown battles for the ball out there, Clina Martin gets it up, delivers it. Michelle Brown certainly had an impact since she's come on. Gives it back towards Clina Martin. Good puck. Katie Walsh. She'll surely run. She's running all day. She will run. She'll keep going. No, she could only turn in and create an angle for herself, but she's going away from the goal. That's wide. That's wide. She done everything right, really, but she probably made the angle harder herself by going away from the goal. Maybe if she turned in towards the goal, she might have won herself for free, but she's playing well. Good young player. Puck out by Amy Lee. This side of the field. Karen O'Connell bats it down towards Tara McCarthy. Cross here to the aforementioned Katie Walsh. Doesn't get it at the first attempt. Doesn't get it at the second attempt. And Shandong's number 4. Kind of a silly foul there by Michelle Brown on Nicole O'Connor, and it's a free out, and they're bringing Amy Lee out to take this one. So 1 point between the sides. 110, 114 for Glen Rovers, 210 for Shandong. The text messages have stopped, Paul, so we're obviously going gung-ho. It's a good sign, yeah. They're not even complaining. Long delivery by Amy Lee. Great catch by Defeata. Pass, shot, point for Shandong. Sinead Mills with the levelling score, and what a catch by Roisin Defeata. What's gone? 26, so 56 minutes gone. Haley Ryan got that, wasn't it? No, Sinead Mills. Sinead's certainly Roisin Defeata has turned this game around. So too is Lauren Holman by her sniping runs. Have troubled Glen Rovers, and here come Shandong again. This one has gone over towards the number 13 there. That's Sinead Mills. She got the point to level the match. Will she put him in front? No, she opts for a pass to Haley Ryan. Oh, lovely step inside by Haley Ryan. Great hook. Great hook by Leanne O'Sullivan. Needed to be. Certainly wonder why Shandong weren't this good in the first half. Maybe they weren't left as the ball in a bit of a ruck. And out comes Lauren Callan with it. Maybe she should have cleared it. Tried a short pass. It went astray. Comes across to Caitlin Hickey, the captain of the side. Going away from the goal. Gets the ball in towards. That's Sinead Mills again. Past Susan Kate Brosnan with a shot. And it's wide. A let off for the Glen there. A let off for Glen Rovers. Pass went astray and a chance maybe to go in front. Shandong have never actually led in this match, I don't think. They've never led in this match, Shandong. No, they haven't. As the puck out comes down this side of the field, and again Shandong win it. Clina Martin loses it to a substitute. Lauren Cannon, lovely pick up by Cannon. Needs to deliver, does deliver in towards Aisling Wallace and Denise Luby. Luby gets control of it, looking around for an option. Doesn't take the right one and is cleared out towards this side of the field. Tara McCarthy knocks it down. Susan Kate Brosnan for Shandong on a bit of a solo run. Left-handed strike, not her best, but maybe Roisin Defeater could do something with it. Doesn't. No free, says the referee. Clina Martin, blocked down. And that's Kiva O'Brien coming out with it for Glen Rovers. Good clearance towards Tara McCarthy. Loose player up. That loose player is Katie Walsh. What will she do? Will she take her on? She does. She's on her run. Strikes it in and she sends it wide. Oh my God, Katie had a chance. Free. About 30 seconds plus. There will be a bit of stoppage time because of the water. Did you? In the Melrick, very efficient. She stopped it for the water break. I got no water. Amy Lee's puck is a good one. Dangerous one it is too. Chance maybe for Shandong to win the match. They've never led. Comes to Sinead Mills. Hand pass inside. To number 24. That's Laura Barry. Barry takes a shot and it's gone wide. I have a feeling we could be going to extra time here. We could be going to extra time. I wonder who will that favour. 2:11 to 1:14 as Lisa O'Riordan about to take the puck out. I reckon he'd blow on this puck out. Yes, he will. So we're going to extra time here in Castle Road. 2:11 for Glen Rovers, 1:14 for Shandong for the second day in a row, extra time in an important County Senior Camogie Championship match. So certainly Shandong the better team in the second half, outscored in the Glen Rovers by 1-7 to 3 points. Roisin Defeater made an impact. So it's extra time. We'll take a break and come back to you. So we have extra time coming up. Certainly, the fitter team normally win an extra time. Maybe you don't know though. It's such a short period of time that a couple of early scores either way could tilt the balance. We don't have a whole lot of time to regroup. Just 10 minutes aside, no water breaks. I take it. We only one throughout the afternoon. Referee Colin McAllister about to get proceedings underway as Shandong will regret chances that they could have punished Glen Rovers. Glen Rovers two had chances, but certainly you would think that Shandong will feel they left this one behind them, considering the frees that they missed. Anyway, we're back underway here in Castle Road. It's Lydia Cunningham stepping away from a couple of challenges, gets the ball up towards Denise Luby. Denise getting it up, throws the pass out towards Emma Murphy. Emma on a bit of a solo run now. Breeze picking up a bit, going past the player, takes a shot. It's gone in, it's gone high, and it's gone over the bar. That's a very, very good start from Emma Murphy, showing that she has the ability and the pace to score. Nice little hand pass from Denise Luby, and the Glen go back in front. 1:15 to 2:11, but here comes Shandong. They won a free for a foul, and I've said so many things about free takers, I'm going to say nothing. Lauren Holman is coming across to take this free. And I don't think there's any changes to either side for the extra time. No changes as Holman lines this free up. Right here in front of us. Strikes this across. That's a dangerous looking free. Who comes out with it? No one. Did someone pick it up? No. Caught chance here for Shandong. A goal! A goal for Shandong. Scored by, I think it's number 12, is it? Yeah, number goal for Shandong by Michelle Murphy. Ball broken around the square, picked it up, and a powerful shot that the goalkeeper had no chance with. And Shandong now lead for the first time in the match. Crucial score. 3:11 to 1:15. Kelly Falvey coming out with it. Strikes it. Four strikes. Gone out over the sideline, and it's a line ball. It's a line ball for Shandong. As I said, sorry about that. Sound drop there. As I said, in extra time, goes so quick. And a goal of that could be a significant goal. Lauren Holman takes the sideline. Keeve O'Brien trying to get it up for Glen Rovers, doesn't get it. Comes to Caitlin Hickey for Shandong, doesn't get it in. Tara McCarthy for Glen Rovers, clears it out. No one there for it. Sorry, that was Tara McCarthy, number 10, trying to get up towards Nora Reardon. Denise Luby going down on it. Gets it into her hands eventually. Looks across towards Michelle Brown. Brown sends it in towards Katie Walsh. Walsh got it. She's certainly paced. Can she convert it though? Going away from the goal, takes a shot, and that's a lovely, lovely score by Katie Walsh. Certainly a young player. She probably could have had a few more scores, but she's had a very, very significant impact on this match, and she's really troubled the Shandong Nicole O'Connor there. Actually surprising that Shandong didn't make a change, but they know better. I'm only a commentator. Good point by Katie Walsh. Lauren Callan drives it up. It's gone out. It's going to go over the line. It is. So there's just 1 point between the sides. 3:11 to 1:6. What happens if it's a draw after extra time? 5 minutes aside, Linda Melrick confirmed. So we could be here all day. I have a match to go to 7 o'clock. Denise Luby towards Lydia Cunningham. Lydia drives it in towards the goal. Katie Walsh, will she get there? No, not this time, because it's picked up by Sinead Mills. Mills drives it out towards the far side, but Michelle Brown has got it. Brown sends it back in. That's a poor effort out of Brown. Should have looked around, just hit it for the sake of hitting it, and it's cleared away by the Shandong defence up towards the far side. If he doesn't get a hold of it though, Karen O'Connell grabs it. Karen towards missed. there, but out comes take a foul, but the referee is playing advantage. No advantage there though. He has to give the free. He does. He had his hand up. He's given the free, and it's a free to Glen Rovers. Foul on Leanne O'Sullivan. Is that alright? I'm on the 5 o'clock news now. So it's Leanne O'Sullivan is going to take this free. Drops it in around the square. Well, not the square, in around the goal. Aisling Wallace goes for it, doesn't get it. Kicked out. Emma Murphy trying to make a bit of ground. Good run by Emma Murphy. What did she do? Will she go for the goal? She bats it. But the referee has given a free. Her effort was blocked, and I think he's going to speak to one of the Shandong defenders there, because Emma Murphy took a bit of a wallop going through. She's down, but this is a free. All right away. Hello. Not sure who got the yellow card, but Denise Luby takes the free and she levels up the match. So it's now 117 to 311. Good response to that Shandong goal from Glen Rovers. But here comes Shandong now again, and they're going to go back in front. They are indeed. Lovely score by the midfielder, Caitlin Hickey. Not sure if that's her first point, but she certainly has had a good impact in this match. As the breeze freshes and the wood course, I took off my coat. As the puck out comes to this side of the field, Shandong have it. Nora Reardon wins it. Ball gone out towards the line. Lydia Cunningham trying to nudge it further up the field. David Busty, the Glen selector, getting a bit excited. As the ball is still, it's not gone over the line. Aisling Wallace gets it towards Denise Luby. Luby drives it into Katie Walsh. We know what's going to happen here. She's going to go around her player. She is. She's gone. She's going straight for goal. Amy Lee comes out. Shot. A goal! What a quality goal by Katie Walsh. She's been doing that all day, going around her player, and she certainly finished with aplomb. An absolutely brilliant goal by Katie Walsh. And as I said earlier, I'm actually surprised that Shandong selectors haven't made a change, because Katie Walsh is really troubled there. Great knock down there by Lauren Candon. Linda, who got booked? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Go back. Go back a minute. Okay, half time here in extra time, and it's been a long afternoon, Paul. We're here since about midday. Anyway, just to quickly recap, I had to take a bit of a break there. A great goal by Katie Walsh for Glen Rovers, put them in front before Caitlin Hickey got a point for Shandong just before half time. So just one between the sides, and that's a good response to Shandong's early goal from Michelle Murphy at the start of the second half, or the first half of extra time. Good goal it was too, to be fair, to put them 3-11 to 1-15 in front. Glen came back with two quick points from Katie Walsh and Denise Luby from a free. There was a yellow card issued to a Shandong defender for a foul on Emma Murphy. Not sure who it was. That levelled the match at 1-17 to 3-11. Hickey put Glen Shandong back in front, but then an absolutely superb goal by Katie Walsh, her second of the match. She really has tormented the Shandong right left cornerback, the number 4. To be fair to her, Nicole O'Connor has stuck to her task, but she's had a really, really tough afternoon. And Katie Walsh got away from her and poured the ball in past Amy Lee for a great goal, 2-17 to 3-12, before Hickey reduced it to a single point. So we have 10 minutes left here now to decide who plays in Escara in the next round of this championship. And there's another game here at 6:30, I understand. It's let me get my bearings. Corsie Rovers and Newcestown in the same competition, the SE Systems County Senior Camogie Championship. And we must commend the sponsors of this competition. I know this day and age, sports in all sports, whatever we're following, we follow most of it here in Cork, are so grateful to sponsors, and we say well done to SE Systems for coming on board. And I'm sure, like everyone else, it's been a fairly difficult year. Anyway, 10 minutes between now and the place in the next round for either Shandong or Glen Rovers, and it's Nora Reardon on a solo run for Glen Rovers. That's a good shot. Has it dipped in? No, it's gone to the right. I think that's the first wide in extra time for Glen Rovers. So free over on the far side there for Shandong, and Lauren Holman, who seems to be all over the place, is taking this one. She's not. She's moving on, and I think they're bringing out Amy Lee to take it, which now Lauren Holman is standing on her own. And yeah, she's moved a little bit now. Maybe she might have been contemplating getting a short free. Yeah, it's Linda Miller taking the point that Shandong have moved Linda or Lauren Holman away from the ball. Yeah, and it is that point because she was really causing Glen a bit of trouble as the free from Lee goes in around the house, comes to, looks like Sinead Mills. Good pass out though, and that's gone wide. Shot gone wide, so still 1 point between the sides. 2-17 for Glen Rovers, 3-13 for Shandong. Is it 3 or 1? Glen are a point up, yeah. I was never good at maths, Linda. See, we've got to come over and do what happened, Parky Heath, put the points on one side, and anyway. But we should compliment the Camogie board. Excellent facilities here and have been for years. I don't think I ever remember a match being called off because of an unplayable pitch here. Anyway, back to the action. In towards Michelle Brown, trying to drive along the ground. Gets it into her hand. Gives a hand pass to Leanne O'Sullivan. Shot half blocked. Emma Murphy dodging away from trouble. You're playing the other way, Emma. Anyway, she turns. Good play, though, to be fair. Comes towards Nora Reardon, great ball in. That was Tara McCarthy to Nora Reardon. Nora Reardon with a shot. Is that good? No, it's going to drop short. But Amy Lee, don't miss these. Good clearance by Lee out towards Nicole O'Connor. O'Connor up towards. Looked like, but Lydia Cunningham gets it for Glen Rovers. Lydia drives it down towards Aisling Wallace. Wallace getting away. This player is pace. What did she do? Oh, she lost it. Lost it. A chance. Maybe she took it into, as they say in another sport, took it into contact. Down towards Lauren Callanan. 1 point between the sides. 15 is Haley Ryan for Shandong in towards the goal. Blocked by Glen Rovers. Denise Luby underneath it out there. Good control by Luby. Doesn't get it up the first time. Doesn't get it. Glen Rovers, but the Glen made a switch back there in defence and she hasn't been as prominent. Comes to Caitlin Hickey. That's Susan Kate Brosnan. That's some effort if it goes in over the bar. Lisa Reardon, good play by Lisa. Lovely play from Kelly Falvey to Michelle Brown. Brown down here towards Nora Reardon. This is good play by Glen Rovers. Nora going on a bit of a run in towards Tara McCarthy. Tara, oh, she never looked. And it would have been some score. As we look at the scoreboard. It hasn't changed. As I said, that looks like a chop, ref. Come on. Lydia Cunningham in there, battling as she always does, as do all the Cunninghams. Brother David will be playing with the Glen Senior Hurlers next week in a vital match, which we hope to be bringing you as well. And that's a foul on Leanne O'Sullivan. Glen Rovers and the Piercing, I understand. Paul will be covering that match from Parky Ring. Both clubs have agreed. We're not interested in that. No, actually, okay, we will mention that. Paul will be here after covering Newcestown and Corsie Rovers here this evening at 6:30. But we'll be back again in Parky Ring next Saturday night for that Northside derby between Glen Rovers and the Piercy. And again, we commend both clubs for coming together and agreeing to let the match be streamed live, facilitated of course by the Cork County Board under these extraordinary circumstances. 3-2 Glen Rovers. Leanne O'Sullivan drives it in, not her longest, but it's in there. It's coming out by Lauren Holman for Shandong, looking for someone, trying to find Hayley Ryan up there. Lauren, good play by Leanne O'Sullivan, very good play, showing all her experience, stumbles to the ground, throws a hand pass, maybe not the best, picked up by Caitlin Hickey to Hayley Ryan, chance to level the match. Hayley Ryan takes a shot and it's gone wide. And certainly Shandong have missed some chances. Not sure how long is gone, Paul. Are you taking your time? 5 minutes gone in extra time. We've yet to have a score in the second half. Then lead by a point. 3-13 for Shandong. 2-17 for Glen Rovers. Lisa O'Riordan drives it long. Lisa won the long. Oh, what a catch by Nora O'Riordan. What a catch. Great ball. In towards Katie. Now Katie Welch. Trying to get it up. She's got it up. Again, Shandong have switched. This time Katie Wallace takes a shot. This time Amy Lee saves it. Comes out towards the goal. Aisling Wallace trying to prevent Amy Lee from getting it up. She doesn't. It comes to Lauren Holman. Holman in possession in the far side of the field. Drives the ball up. 4 minutes left. Well done. That looked no, he's stopping play. Referee Colin McAllister is stopping play for an injury. I had a can of Coke, Paul. I'm going to take a sip of it. Coca-Cola, you should say, though. Thank you. And the injured player, I think, is Roisin Defeater. So just to recap, about 3 minutes. 3 minutes for stoppages. 1 point between the sides. How a goal would really be crucial at this stage of the match. So the Glen about to bring on another sub, that's for sure. I know Shandong have brought on a few substitutes. we'll catch up with them later. I think the injured player is it Roisin Devita's injured? Yeah, it is Roisin Devita. So I think unlike hurling, he resumes with a throw in hurling or football. It's the team in possession gets a free which they can't score from. But I think in Camogie it's different.
Indirect free.
No, but he's throwing it in.
Oh, he's throwing it in.
He's throwing it in, yeah. As I said, the rules in hurling and football are slightly different. Who will it suit? It's Shandong. Certainly, he's been liberal with the number of steps players can take. Lisa Reardon. 2, Karen O'Connell. Dangerous player around the goal. Very dangerous player. Who get it? Shandong have it. Not the best of passes. Emma Murphy looked like the hurley was played, but she doesn't need it. Up she gets it on her stick. Away she goes. She's on a solo run. She's going to keep going. If she keeps going, she'll either be fouled or might score. She goes. That looked like a foul. There now, ref. She still has it. Good play by Lauren Homan. Clears the ball. 3 or 4 Glen players there. Take it. What a waste of a ball, it must be said. As Shandong come away with it. And that's an even bigger waste of a ball. Comes to Lydia Cunningham. Lydia out here towards that Katie Walsh. Can she get it up? Katie must be tiring. She's a superb athlete. Her brother played with the Glen is a minor hurler and footballer at St. X. And Glen Rovers as Lydia Cunningham barges through. She's going right through. What did she do? She looked like she was fouled. The ref didn't give it. And certainly that's a poor decision by Colin McAllister. Okay, I may be a bit biased, but that looked like a foul to me. Lauren Callan going back for it, gets it, looks like she was fouled. This time he's given the free, but Tara Cunningham throws her hands up in the air. And then she smiles because I mentioned her name. So who's going to take the free? With Paul's clock in front of me says 8 minutes and 48 seconds. So Denise Lovey is coming over to take it. Some must be still on because we're getting no text messages, Paul, so we're doing okay. Denise Lovey to take the free. It's a long way out, but of course she can strike it. 9 minutes and 4 seconds gone in the second half. Now there will be a bit of stoppage, a bit of added time because of a stoppage. I'll tell you one thing, if I get a course light tonight, I'm going to enjoy it. As Luby's free drops in around the square, comes batted out, picked up by Shandong's. That's Nicole O'Connor, a player who stuck to her task. Nora Reardon, great ball to Katie Walsh. Walsh shoots and it's gone wide again. Oh, certainly Katie had a day in which she'll remember, and she'll say to herself, no, she's a very young player and she'll certainly is a player for the future. She's missed a couple of chances, but she's had an outstanding match for Glen Rovers. Comes to Tara McCarthy. Tara going on a bit of a solo run. What did she do? She's still going. Strikes it left-handed. High. And that's a lovely score by Tara McCarthy. It's actually the first score of the second. That was Tara McCarthy just... Yeah, Tara McCarthy. So that puts the Glen 2 ahead. 2:18. 2-3-13. Dangerous lead in any sport. But the Glen have dominated this second period of extra time. They've really dug in deep. And maybe Shandong are running out a bit of steam. We're now we're gone over the 10 minutes, but there was a stoppage to be fair. So he's going to throw in the ball now, and there can't be a whole lot left. Paul, this is over, will you, bye? 30 seconds. Paul says 30 seconds. He's my co-commentator here today, and I hope you've enjoyed the coverage. Both Shandong and Glen Rovers to be commended for agreeing to allow this match to be streamed under these circumstances, and I hope people appreciate, even though I am a Glen Rovers man, that I've been as fair as I can throughout this commentary, and I've given recognition to both sides who played their part in an outstanding game. Here comes one last chance, but the Glen defence have been excellent in extra time as Kelly Falvey comes over. That looked like a foul. Referee lets it play on. Leanne O'Sullivan drives in, maybe a short pass. He's blown the whistle, and Glen Rovers are through to the quarter-final of the SE Systems County Senior Camogie Championship in an outstanding game of camogie, and all credit to both sides. Glen Rovers win 2:18 to 3:13. credit Shandong, they really looked out of it at half time, but they battled back. But I must say, in the extra time, the Glen were the better side. That brilliant goal by Katie was crucial. Also crucial is the way they manned up in defence, and again, apologies for the use of the word, but a few of the players really shone through there. An outstanding match. Both sides had chances to win it in ordinary time. Maybe the fact that it went extra time was probably justified, but in the end, Glen Rovers win on a scoreline of 218 to 313. They're through to the quarter final to play in the Scarra. And I'll have Linda Melrick, we'll have one quick word before we go, and I can have a can of Coke. And certainly, an outstanding game of Camogie. An outstanding game of Camogie. One second there now. Just 1 second there now, Linda. In the end, the Glen deserve it.
Yes, I think so. I think they really upped their game. When you think that they only scored a point in the second half from play, and then they came out in the first half of extra time and tapped on 1-2. And I think in the last 5 minutes there, they showed far better cohesion and teamwork than Shandong. Shandong appeared a bit of sixes and sevens there in the last 5 minutes. They went defending an awful lot instead of attacking the game, and they had a point down with a few minutes to go. And then, yeah, I think the Glen on the balance deserved it, yeah.
Okay. Okay, sorry about that little break up, but just to wrap up here, a really outstanding game of Camogie, at the end of which Glen Rovers advanced to play Shandong in the county in the quarter final of the county after extra time. A crucial goal, and a great goal it was by Katie Walsh in the 68th minute, put them back in front. And in the second period of extra time, they were that dominant team particularly in defence, where the true leaders on side, Leanne O'Sullivan, Lauren Callan were outstanding. So too was Tina Martin. In fact, both sides produced some quality players. Both sides had chances to win it in ordinary time. They both missed them, so it went extra time. And in the end, after an outstanding game of Camogie in the SC Systems County Senior Camogie Championship match, it finished Glen Rovers 218, Shandong 313. We'll say goodbye from Paul and myself in Castle Road till next Saturday night when we're back from Park Red.